Octane Podcast. Boy, I'm John. Oh shit.
Yeah, now we're live.
Okay.
Go ahead if you want to stay like that.
Okay, hold on real quick. Just because it's not started on my phone yet, so I just want to make sure
Okay.
it's not started there. Oh, it is started. Okay.
All right.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the 405 Octane Podcast. My name is John. You can call me Cut Up John.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All
Mine's
my
Roberto,
friends
of
call me
course.
John. All my friends call me John. Y'all aren't. This is my co-host Roberto.
Yee.
From One Tire Fire, and we are so happy to be here with you guys. And this is our first time doing this. So
Second time technically. Second time.
Second time technically, but first time ever doing a live stream podcast. So if we make mistakes, feel free to correct us, call us idiots. We are so open for commentary and correction. So we are so happy to have you guys here again, and we've got a great show for you guys. Here, I'm gonna let Roberto do a couple of intros. Talk about yourself, Roberto. What's going on?
What about me? Me. I'm a guy, just your average Mexican who's probably legal, who's shouldn't be here, and I'm doing a podcast because I had this set up here. So there's that. I am from Guatemala. I'm a huge car guy. Unlike John, I'm incredibly unbiased, so
Yeah.
I can say other cars are nice and not just BMWs. But I'm here. I'm having a good time. I'm excited. Like I can see, my video quality is much better than his.
Yes, I was going to mention
that. So as you can see, why mine's all clear. I have this beautiful bokeh in the background. Just kiss that.
He's got headphones, a light, a
microphone. Thanks for reminding me. Let me put my light on.
Look at the light.
Look at that! Wow, now look all beautiful.
Using a webcam, okay?
Yeah, he's using a webcam. Wow.
please don't hold it against me. I will be. Look, he's the guy. He has all the actual equipment. But I will be getting my setup better. I'm going to get a better computer, so we're getting there. But again, we do appreciate you guys being here, and we're excited to get into this episode. So, guys, topics for today. First and foremost, as I mentioned to you guys on Instagram, we are coming up on the first year of the reveal of the G80X M cars, right? So it was about February, March when BMW finally actually revealed what that car looked like. And man, I remember absolutely hating it. But that's the first topic we're going to get into today. And then we've got a couple of really interesting articles that Roberto found as well that we're going to get into a little bit later. And like I did mention on my story, guys, I will be giving out one free poster today for someone watching. So we're excited to be doing that as well. And that's, of course, free shipping. No shipping required. So I got you. I'm going to hook you guys up. But yeah, guys, look. So I'm also going to be bringing a couple of comments on Instagram from my page from you guys that commented and gave your 2 cents on what you guys think about the G80X M3 because again, it's been a year almost, and I feel like a lot of opinions have already changed, which is insane to me. And then we'll get into, of course, what we think in a minute. But we want to ask you guys. Feel free to put it into the chat. What do you guys think? 1 year after BMW's revealed the most insane looking M3 ever built.
The most radical looking M3 ever.
Very radical. I guess they wanted to. I've heard people saying they're appealing to the Chinese market. I've heard people saying they're appealing to the YouTube and influencer market, and they just want to make a statement. Who knows what's true? But guys, please feel free to let us know in the comments what you guys think of the G80X M cars 1 year after they've come out, because you guys know me. I didn't like it from day one.
I don't think a lot of people liked it from day one.
No, a lot of people didn't like it from day one. I knew very few people that actually liked that car from the get-go. So I don't know. Let's just get into Roberto. What did you think about it day one? Not right now, but day one when you first saw it. What did you think?
Day one is like it's kind of different because it's not like in pictures and in person. It's totally different, right? It's absolutely different.
I've heard
and I did not see a G80 for the longest time.
Really,
like, I didn't see one. It took maybe a couple months. And it's not like long time, like a year, like 6 months. No, it was like 2-3 months till I saw one. And then when I saw it and I looked at that front end, it's just so massive, and it just and I saw another comment, another video, like it only looks that bad only because like the color of the car. So if it's like a dark color, a black, a gray, something that blends with that grille and the rest of the car, it doesn't look that bad. But once you have like these greens and these
Bright
yellows.
green, yeah.
It's just like, bro, like it's so massive, it's so big. And speaking of speaking of the color and the grill, like another one, like just off topic, is the new Subaru, the RX, like those fenders, like they don't. It only looks good when in black,
Right.
because
When
those
you
black
hide-
pieces are black, so it
Right.
hides the fact that they're there. So
Mhm.
that's the same. That's what I'm trying to go for. Like it looks so different. Do I like it? I mean,
That's the question.
it's different.
Well,
It's
here, let's
different.
just bring it up real quick. There it is.
It's so it just takes up so much, dude.
It
So
really is.
much,
I mean,
dude.
like, I feel like it truly does. It truly does. Like, you don't see anything other than the grill. When you look at the
It
front,
swallows.
yeah,
It swallows the whole car, dude.
it does. Like, you have to cover my eyes. I can't look at anything but the grill. It's like a beautiful woman with buck teeth, or a beautiful man with buck teeth, and all you can see is the buck teeth. And it's like, guys,
so
I
big.
can't. Yeah, so I completely agree with you. I did see it a lot sooner
No, I didn't.
than you did. And we actually do have my initial reaction here. We're going to go ahead and play for you guys. This is literally what happened when I first saw the G80X M car. You guys ready? Here we go.
Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but didn't. Yeah, a lot of murk.
Dude, that's great, dude. Dude, it's just, you know what? And maybe I should have got in too, because that's probably why I didn't see it. But
Yeah.
dude, it's just so bad.
It's so bad, guys. When I first saw, I literally did not know what to do. Of course, we'd all seen the teaser pictures. You guys remember those pictures that BMWs were kind of leaking, acting like,
Yes.
"Oh, we didn't leak that. No, you leaked it," and they were just
No, you leaked it.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out what people thought about it. And no, I hated it. You guys know this. I couldn't. I hated myself. I hated the world. It's such an ugly car. Like, it's embarrassing.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And so honestly, I did not know what to think. I walked out. I came back in. I really tried to understand why. And it wasn't until a few months later I learned that, okay, BMW actually had a plan. Apparently, it was better for airflow. It was better. But it's like, no, that's a design flaw. I think that was a mistake. And I even saw a comment recently that someone said, I think the people that love BMW aren't designing BMW right now.
Yeah.
I think the people that, like real.
I've said that before.
Real enthusiasts are not the ones designing BMWs right now. It's like these young. I don't know if it's our generation that's come in and ruining it now, but I feel like it's just people that want to, instead of continuing BMW's essence, the kidney grills, right, and the kink, of course, in the back window. I think instead of trying to continue that legacy, they're instead trying to leave their mark on BMW. I think they should be focusing on continuing BMW as this. It's always been we've never had a BMW M3 be so controversial. It's never been like so half and half. With the F80X generation, people were concerned and a little confused. Why are they turbo? Why is BMW made the M3 turbo?
Efficiency.
Exactly, and it does make sense. But BMW, the look of it wasn't really hated. It wasn't really a controversial look. Everyone thought, okay, it looks aggressive, looks good, it looks pretty good. But it was just really focused on the fact that it was turbo. But now, I mean, yeah, sure, the car, and now it's the exact opposite. The car drives great, right? But the car looks awful. Okay,
yeah, and I don't care how good a car drives. I've said this before. Like,
you did tell me this.
If I get into a car and I drive it and I'm in love with it,
right.
I step out, I'm walking away, I turn around, and I don't love that look of that car, I'm not keeping that car. I'm not buying that car.
That's a rental. That's a rental.
That's a rental.
Yeah,
that's a rental.
Agreed.
And
I
the
C4 Corvette. And said, hey, look, I don't care how good it drives. If I don't like the way it looks, I'm not going to drive it. And I understand that. It makes sense.
Because you have to live with it. You have to get into it. You have to love that look of that car.
That's right.
You have to, because it starts, and I love to say it because it triggers a lot of people. If there's a woman and she doesn't look good, I don't care if she has an amazing personality. I don't care that she can cook or she can clean. If she doesn't look good, I don't want it there.
I mean,
right?
let's be real.
It's a fair point.
You're right. When you first see someone, you have to be attracted to them first and foremost, or else you most likely aren't going to talk to them. So it's the same thing with the car.
Same
if you're
thing.
not attracted to the car, you're probably not going to want to drive and own the car.
No, I'm not going to want it. So it's harsh because looks and performance it's a 50-50. It has to be. If one is too good and the other is not, then I don't want it.
I might even suggest it's a 1/3, it's a 30% because it's got to look good, it's got to drive good, and for me personally, I think it has to sound good. If it sounds like shit, it doesn't sound good. Like that. That's everyone had that problem with the F80X M3s as well. Like it didn't sound good, and I think that's another reason why I love my E90X M3 so much, because of the fact that it sounds good, it looks good, it drives good, at least in my opinion. So, but again, this is not just about what we thought then. This is about what we think now. So 1 year later,
it hasn't changed. I don't want one. I don't see myself like I don't want to go like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna work hard.
Right.
And I'm gonna pull my money together so I can buy a G80X M3. And I have to look at that front end and I have to swallow the fact that I put money into a car that I don't think even looks that good. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. And I think you're right. For me, I'll tell you this, it's not as shocking looking as it had been, as it once was, because of course you get used to things, but that doesn't mean that I've grown to like it. Okay, it doesn't. I don't like it any more than I do. But check this out, it's kind of weird. I find myself sometimes I'll be going through Instagram and I'll see the car and without even thinking about it, I just double tap, and I'm like, and I think, why did I do that? Why did I double tap that picture? Do I like the car now?
Hypocrite.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because like, look, here's another shot of it, and again, it's just the strangest looking car. So again, it's not as shocking to look at even right now. I'm looking at it, I'm not like, that's how it was when I first, when I first saw it. I was just like totally concerned and scared for my life. But now it's like, okay, it's not as shocking, but it still doesn't look good, unfortunately. I think here's my question to you. Do you think BMW will do a life cycle change, a little LCI update like they did, for instance, with my E90X M3 in just 1 year?
I think we would have seen it already. We would have seen leaks about it already, or at least we would have seen it already. It's not going to change.
I think you might be right. I think that's sad because I really want BMW to go ahead and life cycle that thing, because I mean, like, for instance, the E90X M3 taillights, headlights, and the E90X M3 completely swapped out in just 1 year's time. In just 1 year's time, they completely swapped the whole look of the car, like at least the taillights and the headlights of both the E90 and E92. So I was hoping that would happen again here, but it's not looking like it is. But here's the good news. The guys over at Grail Brand, really just it's Mike Status Group, the guy from Status Group. He is making a front end replacement, right? You got him, of course. You've got the guys over at Venturi that are making a front grille replacement as well. And so at least there is going to be aftermarket support that can change that front grille, because I think, again, the car does drive great. So I've heard everyone I've seen loves the way it drives. Not very many people I've seen love the way it looks. But hey, I want to go ahead and take a look at some of the comments that you guys left on my Instagram post. I mentioned
Tell me.
There's some pretty good ones on here. So, for instance, okay, I'm gonna put the Instagram names of the guys out here as well. So, Kill 'Em With Kindness said,
solid name,
great name. And by the way, Kill 'Em With Kindness does drive a gorgeous F80 M3. Okay, so beautiful car, and he also has an E92 M3 as well. So this guy, he knows his M3s. He knows.
He has the good M3.
He's got the good M3s. Yes. He says, walked into my garage, and I'm happy to keep the current ones I have. BMW is just saving me money. So, I mean, it's true. I feel like the value of even my car has gone up since last year. And maybe that's getting older, or maybe that's because this new car is just.
Well, your car is going to be a collector's item anyways, so I don't know why you're driving it still. Like, stop putting miles into the car. But it's going to be so.
That's right. No, and so here's another guy, Zapata Visuals, who I've followed for a long time. He actually owns a G80X M3, to my knowledge. Let me double check that.
Wow, he wasted his money.
Or maybe he just shoots a lot of them. Maybe he just shoots them because he's a great photographer. He said, I feel like you can't do much on the cosmetic side. It seems very limited, yet we can't even change the bumper to make the grills smaller. So again, that's not completely true because you can now. Now there's a couple
how much?
of
I
out there
want to
to
know
do
how.
this.
I want to know how much that is. How much is that?
So when I was talking to Mike from Status Group, he had the inside information, and let me double check. I want to
Tell me.
to make sure.
Tell me the cheese may.
Okay. You're not ready. You guys aren't ready. So check this out. Okay. Yes. So the Evaro G80X front bumper, okay, which is technically even Turi's cosmetic company.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike told me that they're going to be $7,000 per bumper.
You're high.
$7,000 per bumper. I know.
So you buy a G80. What is it, like $90,000? Okay.
Yeah, about 80 grand after taxes.
Yeah. So 80,000, and then if you hate that bumper and you're gonna spend another 7.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
Personally, I don't think that makes any sense. I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of R&D that went into it, but
he's probably charging that price because he's the only one doing it.
Exactly. No, he is one of the only ones. And if you look at this car, definitely, I think if you take that bumper off, even with the funny headlights and the funny tail lights and even the funny side, look at the side of this thing. It doesn't even look like an actual, M3 or M4.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so different. Look, the Hofmeister kink is completely gone here, which is a staple of BMWs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think once you change that front bumper out, I think it can get a little bit more attractive. I think it might be a car I think would be maybe even worth buying. But
wait. So that bumper is 7,000. Okay?
So yes,
does he give like the grills and the chicken wire, I call it, at the bottom? Does he give that too, or do you have to buy that separately?
No. It all comes. It's all one.
Okay.
$7,000 replacement bumper for that.
But that's still $7,000.
It doesn't look. I'm sure. You know what it is? I bet you I know what it is. Look, it's just going to be just like with, what they used to call them plasma TVs. Yeah. Back in the day when they were called plasmas, they were like $20,000 a piece. But now they've gone down in value. Now you can get, a 55-inch TV flat screen for like $800. So I think eventually there will be other companies putting out, high quality front bumper replacements for this car. But I think for right now, just being that first one is going to be very expensive. Yeah. And that kind of makes sense to me. So, but yeah, anyway, reading a couple more comments here.
Yeah, maybe you will get used to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you will. This person, at least Conks.Graham on Instagram, says, gonna be honest and go out on a limb here, but it's grown on me. So people have changed their minds.
I told you.
Here.
I told you, like I said before, like we don't like that car only because we know what we've grown up with it. Yeah. As soon as the next generation of car people will come out and they're 18, 19, 20 years old, they're gonna be like, "Dad, I love that look of that front bumper."
They're gonna want it, just like how we wanted E46s, and when we were young, they're gonna want it when they get older. That's right, exactly. I completely agree. Which is insane to me. This guy says it just doesn't look good. This guy says Camille O. Parag says, "Hate it, BMW. Please stop designing cars for the Asian market." I mean, that might be what's happening. I don't know.
There's some people here also. That one guy Mitaslo says definitely could do better. Can't use it to those grills. Can't use to those grills. But people move on. Car have good performance. So I'm not sure what to say after a year. So I guess the jury's still out. Or just another person here says honestly it looks like a BMW for 007. I could do that. I can see that. Little things come out the front, machine guns come out the front. And then Tomias, he says, but people are still going to buy it for 7,000 because the car is really good. It just looks like ass.
What?
So,
I mean,
that's fair. I mean, if you probably have one, you have the money to buy one. You can probably have the money for 7,000.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. If you could have the money to buy a $90,000 M3, you have the money to buy a $7,000 bumper. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you're willing to spend $90,000 on that car, you probably like the bumper. So
maybe you'd probably be like, you know what? I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Exactly.
Here's 90.
90,000. Just take my money. Hey, where are you reading those comments at, by the way?
Apparently these comments are showing up on StreamYard here. So I mean, I don't know where these comments are. I don't know. I didn't see this one, but Anthony says, "A beautiful woman with buck teeth. I'm dead." That's great, dude.
That's rough. I mean, it's true. I'm sorry. Okay, but anyway, guys. So you guys are thinking the same thing as us for the most part. I mean, yes, it is a very expensive replacement bumper, but these people that have, like I said, $80,000, $90,000 for one of these, they're probably already enjoying the car. They probably really love it. And
The bumper is probably the last thing they're thinking of,
Yo, yeah, exactly. Like the bumper. I mean,
And let's be fair. Wait, let's be fair. The people who are buying these are probably not BMW enthusiasts. They're probably just people who are like, I just want a BMW because it's an M3, yada yada yada, and they don't care about the look of it. They just want a BMW.
I didn't even think about that. That is a great point. Like, yeah, they just like they want a BMW. They know it's the popular car right now.
Yeah, they know it's a BMW. It's a
Hot in
BMW.
the streets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's a BMW. So
It's a
that's what they're getting. They're not enthusiasts of the BMW. They just want that car.
Because real enthusiasts, I feel like, for the most part, I'm not going to speak for all of us, but enthusiasts of BMW aren't big fans of this car. It's so different from every other BMW that's ever been made. I mean, they say, "Oh, we're throwing it back, guys. We're throwing it back. Look, it's a grill. We're throwing it back." Yeah, they're throwing it back to like the 40s. That's what BMW looks to. Too far back. It's too far. Take it back a little bit. But yeah. So anyway, for the guys that did just get here, I want to at least show my reaction one more time here.
Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but didn't. Yeah, a lot of murk.
So wait. Who let you record that video?
So they were staring at me. I had Jasmine record it, but they were staring at me. They probably didn't like what I was doing, but I didn't care. I had to share my thoughts, and it's just.
Yeah, I've always wanted to film like a car like at a dealer, but just they'll eventually know that I talk shit.
Oh yeah. Oh no, for sure. King is like, damn.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I really just so even 1 year later, guys, I'm just not really feeling. Again, it's not as shocking as it was. I do want to drive one, and I will be putting one on the channel.
I'll drive one too, only because I like cars.
For sure. We're gonna drive one because again,
car guy.
I'm not gonna buy it.
I'm never gonna buy one.
I'm gonna try. Why not? Why not try at least driving the car? I think I've heard that it drives well. Again, maybe who knows? In 2 more years, maybe we will grow to like it, but I highly doubt it. I don't know.
At least I won't like it.
No. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a hard pass for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's get on to the next topic here. Did you want to talk about the C8 or did you want to talk about the Florida?
Okay. You know what? Let's do the C8 only because you're the big Corvette guy.
Okay, we are changing gears here.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's all right.
We're gonna be jumping away from the BMW, which you guys see behind me. But please stick around because if you're car guys, you're gonna love this.
Yeah. So everybody knows the C8, flat plane V8, revs to 8,600 RPM, just straight European American Corvette. It's not American anymore. It's a European car. It's coming out. We're excited. Z06 package with the carbon fiber bits, carbon fiber wheels. I was looking at pictures. They come with carbon fiber wheels. That's pretty cool. But the first ever C8 that will be coming out is to be sold at Barrett-Jackson auction January 29th. And apparently they're going to be live streaming it. So you bet your sweet, juicy ass I'm going to be there. I'm going to watch how much this car is going to be sold. So I'm going to guess.
Okay.
You give me your number. I'm going to guess about that'd be in the first one, flat plane, maybe $700,000.
That's a big number right there.
It's the first one, though. It's the first one. It's going to have number one. It's going to be
collectors. Oh, they'll be there in droves, and not only that, dude. I think the fact that it is the most powerful naturally aspirated V8 ever made. Yeah, I think that's going to be a factor here as well. I think. We both have seen the car in person.
Oh yeah.
We've both seen the car, and it is a beautiful car. I like it with the Z07 package on it, of course. All the carbon fiber bits, the big wing on the back, and all that. But yeah, I'm guessing around 500,000 at least, because I've seen at least with like the C7 Z06, I think it's sold for about $700,000 around there. Every time there's the brand new Corvette, all those rich folks want to be the first one that owns it. So I get it. It makes sense. I understand that. When you have that much money, you just don't know what to do with it. So
it's just exactly you run out of stuff to do, So it's just. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I said. I love the flat plane V8 is amazing, dude. It revs to 8,600, dude. 670 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. It
Man.
bro, like it's just bro, bro. And what I'm seeing here is it'll be sold at no reserve. So whatever price it sells or it stops, it's sold. And it's going to start at 10:30 Eastern time, January 29th is going to be sold. So I'm pretty
7:30
excited. Yeah.
a.m.
Oh, 10:30 p.m.
10:30 p.m.
Yeah, at Eastern time.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Sure.
Eastern time. So it's we'll find out. We'll find out how much will be sold because I'm pretty excited. I want to see.
Dude,
I want to see.
I'll be there. It's gonna be where? Scottsdale?
It says 2022 Scottsdale auction. Yeah.
Yep, I figured. Okay, wow.
Dude, it's just we'll find out. I say $700,000. What's your number again? What's yours again?
I said 500,000.
500,000. So 500 to 700,000. That's.
I think it'll be somewhere in between both of those. I'm sure.
It's a fair number. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Fair.
So we'll see how that goes. But again, I think
between that,
it's a beautiful car. It's fast as hell. It's probably once it does hit the streets, I'm very excited to see.
Dude, I'll be more excited about that than a GTR.
No, most definitely, man. Look, the GTR is old. It is old now. I love
Leave.
It's so old.
The door is there. Leave.
Yeah, you feel free to go.
Come on, Nissan. God damn it, dude.
Yeah, dude, we need an R36. I don't know what
Jesus Christ, dude.
They're playing games with us.
Enough.
So yeah, this C8 it's gonna be a cool car. I'm gonna definitely be there. I'm excited to see it go.
We have to rent one.
Oh my goodness.
We have to rent.
I'd even be happy to rent a base model C8.
We have to get a Stingray also because we keep talking about we never do it.
No, that's true. I think it'd be really fun to put like the C7 versus the C8. That'd be a great video right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because the C8 is a real mid-engine Corvette. The fact that this has actually happened.
It's real, dude.
It's still kind of mind-blowing,
It's real.
It still blows my mind.
It's real.
Okay, well, hey, yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the C8 Corvette first one going for auction?
It's going for charity also, so that's what it is.
Oh, yeah?
It's going for charity. I forgot to say that. Where is it? I have the article here. It's going for charity.
Yeah, because Chevy doesn't need that money.
Nah, you're high.
No,
high. They're not gonna. It's going for charity though. That's a pretty cool deal. And even if that's the case, it may be even sold more than that because when it gets charitable, people like to give out money, especially old people. Like they get old, they're like, I have too much money to deal with. I'm gonna start giving it away. So that usually happens a lot.
And they can write it off on their taxes. So
yeah, there it is. There it is. A broken system that I plan to take advantage on.
No, I guarantee that. Okay, well, hey, what do you have next? What's next?
What else? What else do I have? You know what? We'll go to a controversial one that people are talking about correctly. It's do you remember Ralliart?
Ralliart. Oh wow, it's been a long time since I've heard the words Ralliart.
They've been gone for a while. You're like people are like, hey, Ralliart. Rest in peace, Ralliart. Well, Ralliart, the guys at Mitsubishi, those crazy Japanese people, what have they done? You know what the American market needs right now? You know what they need?
That?
Another crossover.
Oh,
so let's what we're gonna do? We're gonna slap a Ralliart on the front of it and say, look, this hybrid platform is a rally car. Ooh, that's what people wanted.
I would love to see that take a turn in the dirt at going 40 miles an hour.
Dude, ruthless.
just literally
this.
Immediately flip. You know I think about that.
Immediately flip.
I think this is what Mitsubishi is doing. To us.
Just
they're waving their ass in our face.
They take it exactly.
That's what they're doing to us right now. Mitsubishi they've already ruined the Eclipse. Okay, didn't they turn the Eclipse into
that is now a crossover. Yeah,
I'm so confused. Like Mitsubishi, just please give up. Just give up.
Or at least like go back, dude. Like, okay, you can have all your crossovers, but make your Evo again and have your one performance. Don't slap Ralliart on this, being like, oh, look at that, it's a rally car.
I really wonder who they think is going to get excited for this. Like
who
because check it out. The people that actually know what the word Ralliart means are the ones that want the Evo back.
Yeah, so and then the sorry, but the people who want an off-road vehicle are not going to get a Mitsubishi.
Right. No,
They're gonna
completely
get
separate.
Jeeps. They're gonna get
Cheap.
Fords. They're gonna get like goddamn Land Rover,
Right.
Toyota. Who they're not gonna get a Mitsubishi. They're gonna get a Toyota out of all things,
Yeah,
And I'd rather have a Toyota Hilux that flips over on the moose course than have a goddamn Outlander. Okay?
bro.
So
I just
and this is their performance brand, okay? They say that they're gonna revive the performance sub brand of Mitsubishi, okay? It's gonna have apparently wider wheel arches, okay, bigger brakes,
seriously.
and to what Car and Driver says, a menacing blackout look. Oh
A
my gosh.
menacing. This is menacing. I truly want to understand who this was made for, because those that know what Ralliart is, we want an Evo. We don't want this. People, look, the people that are gonna buy this car don't even know what Ralliart is.
Yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah,
They don't
I mean, and
care.
I guarantee you, they're not gonna go off roading in this thing.
No.
You
They're
know?
gonna take their kids to soccer practice in this thing.
Yeah,
That's what they're
yeah,
going
and
to do.
and like I said, they even have like they put like a mesh rear diffuser in it, and they went subtle with the badging. It looks pretty cool from the back, but as you know, like this is an Outlander rally art. Like this is
It,
they're
it,
apparently a rally vehicle.
it should have
It,
just been the Outlander. This is how the standard Outlander should have looked, and I
yeah,
would have been okay with it. But like, look, Mitsubishi's been messing up for a long, long time. I mean, turning the Eclipse into a crossover, getting rid of the
it's
Evo, selling 33% of
wow,
the company to Nissan. Just
bro.
they don't
Stop.
know what's going on. It's really confusing to me. I don't understand it. I
Yeah,
don't
I
understand.
don't, dude. It's just
That's what they're doing to us right there. That's what
just
they're doing to us.
put it in my face, suffocate me.
Shaking their asses in our face, and they say, "Hey, look, it's Ralliart. Look, it's Ralliart."
Look, exactly.
That's
Look
not
at
Ralliart, okay? They're doing this, and they're trying to tell us it's what's one of the attractive female characters from Simpsons. That's not who she is. That's Mr. Skinner. I know who that is. It's not Rally, guys.
exactly. It's not. So then when you come to Toyota, Toyota just announced they're going to put 35 billion. This is billion with a B, okay, or 4 trillion yen
Okay.
into developing new electric vehicles for the lineup. This also goes into Lexus. Of course, Lexus is a Toyota, and their Lexus brand is going to be a fully electric lineup. Okay, so by
Fully electric.
2030, exactly. So this is where
In
we're going
8
to.
years, they're planning
Exactly.
on.
Yeah, this is where the market is going to. This is what we're gonna see. It is a matter of fact and a matter of time to when we're all going fully electric, and we cannot stop it. Okay, so they plan on going fully electric. 3.5 million units to be sold by 2030, and most of their electric vehicles are already hybrid EVs. So it's just they're kind of trying to go through that. And they also say that only like battery only vehicles are selling only a fraction of what they should be selling. So I guess they're really trying to push like hybrid and not just fully EV, but they just it's kind of weird like what they're going to go to. They also, which is pretty exciting, at least from the pictures that they showed with Mr. Toyota, that in the background you can see a if you I don't have the picture here, but they have a actual a race car, full electric. That's pretty cool, pretty exciting. It's the yellow one in the background. If you ever see that picture,
Okay.
but like I said, but a lot, dude. It's a full investment. Like they're going balls deep. Like this is it. It's the future.
They plan on selling 3.5 million vehicles per year by
Yeah,
2030.
exactly,
They plan on it. That's a
exactly. So,
big plan. I don't
but
know.
it's Toyota though. Do you know how big they are? It's
No, I
Toyota.
know how big they are, and I get it. The Prius is a massive success. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
all
But
over
like,
Europe. All over Asia. This is a full on revamp of what they're going to go. So it's $35 billion for the American market. People don't talk about it. Also, the Central American market because that's
yeah.
the thing now. Mexico is
Oh,
coming out too,
totally.
and yeah, and Europe also. So it's in
I mean,
3.5 million units. I can see it. I can see it.
I
Look,
look, for me being a petrol head, me being I love my gas powered cars. I find this is a hostile takeover for me. I mean, they're going to eventually make it illegal to drive
yeah,
gas powered cars.
yeah.
by probably 2045. Hopefully, I'm long dead by
Isn't
then.
is it in Europe already? Like 2035? Like
Something like that.
all European market, like all European automakers have to make electrics.
BMW for sure is doing that.
BMW electric, and I was like, ooh, that's gonna piss off John. So
Which I'm actually okay with. The reason why I'm okay with it because all my favorite BMWs are before the year 2009. So it's like it's okay. I don't mind it.
okay, fair.
Yeah, like all my favorites, E30 M3, E36 M3, E90 M3, E39 M5, E60 M5, like these vehicles, they're never going to make them again. They're never going to make anything like them again. So I'm okay with that. But it is really unfortunate to me that, eventually they will be outlawed. And again, like I said, hopefully I'm long dead by the time you can't drive a gas-powered car legally. So I don't know. I think both BMW, Toyota, and all these other brands that are saying that we're only gonna make electric cars. I think they're making a big mistake.
Yeah,
like, I get it.
Yeah, because even
I
here,
understand why it's good for the environment and all that. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna take a long time before everyone is willing to go out and go buy an electric car.
Yeah.
They have to first and foremost lower the prices on these electric cars. Right? These electric cars, even Priuses, are still relatively expensive. So it's like, if we don't change that, then we can't expect everyone to be going out and buying a $40,000 Prius.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, and like I said, another thing here also, Volvo and Mercedes-Benz, they've and apparently 4 other automakers are supposedly declaring to phase out fossil fuel cars by 2040. So, and one of them is not Toyota. So Toyota refuses to go to phase out fossil fuel. So it may look like Toyota may be one of the only ones at that time to be like, you know what? Nah, we're gonna make hybrids. So fossil fuel hybrid. So all this money, it's weird. It's weird. So we may see that sports car that one I'm really excited about.
Yeah,
be that hybrid technology, torque vectoring and electric battery in the back and all that stuff. But it's gonna be quite hostile to see like the pushback, at least from the car people, the automakers that don't want to give up fossil fuels because we gotta have that oil.
Right.
So
it makes them billions a year. It makes them billions a year. You can't expect.
Yeah, so you can't expect them to just be like, "Oh, take my oil away." Okay, sorry, sir. So there's going to be some pushback, at least from Toyota's aspect. They're gonna keep the hybrids, so that's going to be a huge thing. But we'll find out. I mean, I would like to hope to. I mean, at least 2040. We're in 2022.
Yeah,
we have a long while. I'm still only 28. You're 30. I still plan on buying a 911. I want a Cayman, so I'm gonna stay in the old aspect, So
we're staying in the old aspect anyway.
Yeah, so I'm not worried, And that's what I like to say. That's a future generation problem, not mine.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. The same exact thing. So. Got nothing to worry about. We'll be driving our old, they're going to be called even our cars are old. Imagine like 20 years and they think that like your IS 300 or my E90 M3 is a classic car. Like that's
So wait, you're 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2040. We're in 2022. We'll call it 20 years.
Old.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be 48. I'll be 46. I'll be 46. So, am I going to be looking to buy a new car? No, probably not. I'll probably already have my house. I'm probably already retired.
Maybe an old car.
Yeah.
Skyline or something. But yeah,
exactly. So I don't see myself buying. No. So am I worried? I don't really care.
Right.
It's one of those. I don't really care. That's a future generation problem. I'll be long dead. I don't really care.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be at home with my dogs, okay, chilling with my Cayman or my 930 Porsche. Like I don't care.
There you go. Exactly. You got nothing to worry about.
Or if by that time, going to our next topic, or I'll be chilling in my $12 million mansion with a Go-Kart track at the end. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Do you want a $12 million mansion with a Go-Kart track in the back?
So this is literally a $12 million mansion with a 15,000 square foot house. Okay, how many acres?
The acres is 13 acres. Okay, I got it. I have the article up here. It is a 10-bedroom. 15 bathroom, okay, on 13 acres that has 3 garages, okay, 35. Oh, I didn't even see this part. 3,500 square foot air conditioned storage building, so you can put.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I'm reading it right now. A 3,500 600 square foot air conditioned building. Okay, you had me at the air condition. So to put, well, apparently here it says put go-karts. I'm not gonna put go-karts. I'm gonna put my race cars there. So and Zillow itself, they're asking $12 million for the house. It's in Florida. That's the worst thing. It's in Florida. Who wants to live in Florida? Old people and Republicans, but there's that. But $12 million. Okay, it has a pool in the back. Of course, and it also has a game room with a pool table and some some classic arcade games in there. And behind the pool table, there's actually a full size tennis court, full size. We ain't no plebes around here. We get full size.
So first and foremost, 15 bathrooms. You could take a shit in a different bathroom
15 days in a row. Exactly.
Wow. I mean, that is incredible. That is incredible. I mean, like, I maybe, look, don't get me wrong. If I had this kind of money,
I wouldn't be living in Florida.
I wouldn't be living in Florida first and foremost. Exactly. I would not be living in Florida. But
oh man,
I think it is. I mean, look, that guy, whoever built this home, knows how to live.
Okay? Yeah, he knew.
He said, I'm going to get a tennis court, a go-kart track, a pool table, a bowling alley, 15 bedrooms, bathrooms. Like,
it has a bowling alley. I forgot about that. Yeah, it has a bowling alley, dude.
Yeah,
a 2-lane bowling alley with electronic like TV screens and they're like showing what your score is. It's the American excess.
It sounds like
we can't have enough things. There's people dying in Africa right now. Okay, and there's people and we have, and our main concern is, oh, does it have a go-kart track in the back?
Does it have a bowling alley?
Does it have a bowling alley?
$12 million man cave. That's what this is.
Oh, dude. Hey, you imagine me and my 30 dogs just out chilling in the background, dude. Just having a great time. No women, just me and my dogs in my cars.
Oh, my God.
It's just... it's... Dude,
I want to meet the person that built this. I want to know the guy. Like, you know what? Yeah, let's throw a go-kart track on for good measure.
Yeah, you know what? Like I said, if that were me, I would buy it. I would tear down a go-kart track. I would do like that. Have you seen Adam LZ? He built like a drift track in the back of his house. That's pretty cool. I would do drifting. Yeah, he did
that.
He has money, but he did a drift track. I would probably do the same, a drift track. But what it looks like there looks like enough real estate to be able to make a full size track there. Add some little corners here, maybe 2 or 3 corners, and you'll be having fun with with your cars. But the excess, dude, it's the excess. We have to have it's not enough. We have to have more.
That is no. Like you said, yeah, the American dream is twisted and all we care about is, okay, how good am I living?
Exactly.
How good is my life? Well, let me focus on me first. If we actually did focus a little bit on maybe helping others, we wouldn't have. There are starving children in America. We're going crazy. I mean, so it's like, I get it. That's awesome. But bro, I really hope you donated a lot to charity too. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's just look at these pictures, dude. It looks so cool, dude.
Oh, don't get me wrong. That sounds. I mean, look, I'm over here talking, but I've got a freaking arcade machine behind me. Don't get me wrong. I get it. Yeah, I hope whoever developed this did give some back to charity.
Yeah, just dude. Well, I mean, that's all I got. So I mean, if you have anything else you want to talk about, or anything that you want to say, or you want to think, or anything that's come up to mind recently,
well, to be honest, again, to get back to BMW for one more, to close this thing off, I think BMW as a whole has just really lost. They've lost that kind of really cultured essence that they had before. They had this really, loyal fan base. I think BMW, they could have pretty much done anything, and we would have been on board. But now, after cars like the G80 XM3,
what about the XM?
Exactly, the G80 XM3, the XM, the new 2 Series as well. It's just like, I look at this and I'm just not. It doesn't get me excited. I don't know what the plan is here. Even their marketing is getting weird. I don't know if you've seen any of their marketing recently. It's just very cringy.
No.
It's very cringy, like this is actually. It looks
what I saw was the what they did with the BMW XM. It was like they were like in Egypt or something, and they were like doing some really nice glamour shots of it. It looked bizarre. Like I didn't understand what they were trying to go for. I didn't like what were they trying to explain. What were you trying to do?
I don't know. As a BMW enthusiast, all the way down, bro. Like from my blood, I just don't care. BMW used to be the biggest company in the world, and now it's like they've lost me. I think they've lost a lot of people. Honestly.
Yeah, it just I guess it opens up other car communities and car people to maybe other brands.
Right.
I don't know. Hopefully that is, but we'll find out.
I hope so. I hope they're able to at least get back on track, figure this stuff out, because oh my god, it's just it truly it's almost embarrassing to like BMW now. It's embarrassing to say I'm a BMW fan because people are like, wait, you're a BMW fan? You like that? You like this? You like this stuff? Do you like the direction they're going? I'm like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I like old BMWs, and they're like, oh, old BMW. And
old.
And then they just kind of walk away.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's why I always say like, I love like too many cars, so I can never be loyal to a certain brand. I can't do that. And every day my favorite car changes.
No, that's true. Yeah, you have a very interesting palette.
Dude, my palette, like if you look at it, like if I were to write down or give a picture of every car I like, it's just it'll go like from one side of the planet to the other. It's just,
oh man,
bro.
I mean, no, I get it. That I wish I was that way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a pretty diverse top 10. Well, no, not a diverse top 10. I have a pretty diverse top 25. Top 10 is all BMWs, Ferraris, and GTRs. But I have a pretty diverse top 25. So I totally get it, but I guess it's BMW up until, it's funny, if I would have started keeping up with the variants 20 years ago, my gosh, it would have been obviously there was no Instagram back then, but if I would have somehow started it as a company or as a brand or as a shop or as a magazine, I think it would have been just very different. Unfortunately, I started getting into this at the tail end of when BMWs looked good and at the tail end of when BMWs were universally loved. So now it's like, it's so divided and they're going in such a disgusting direction that it sucks. I feel like I missed out on the golden years. And I really did. I did. I mean, we know everyone knows the golden years.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Well, golden era is E46, E39, right? That's the universal golden era, at least in the BMW enthusiast crowd. But yeah, I mean, like 80s, 90s, 2000s, and really that's it. Yeah. So you can even throw in 70s, of course, for the 3.0 CSL E9.
The E9 is
beautiful car. So.
There's even an E9 rendition right now. It's supposed to be like a new one.
I heard about that. I thought that was just like a
no. There's like somebody modernized an E9, and it looks terrible.
You can't do it. It's one of those cars.
It's the Batmobile.
Yeah, exactly. The reason why you can't do it is because cars they look different today because the standards, for building them are different, right? Safety standards, emission standards, they're different. So that's why cars can't look like that anymore. Cars have to have the C-pillar and they have to, they can't just be like that really nice floating, no, you can't do it anymore. So
with airbags in every direction.
Yeah, exactly. You literally can't put airbags in pillars that aren't there. So hopefully we can at least get back on track with BMW. You don't have to try to remake the E9. Leave that alone, right?
Leave that alone, please.
Don't do that. Just leave that alone, okay? Like for even remaking the BMW M8. Doing another 8 Series. I think it looks.
I like the 8 Series. I like the 8 Series.
I think it looks great. I would love to rent one. But again, I'm glad they didn't stick too close to the E31, right? Because that would have just not looked good. You have to make it for modern standards. And again, at least keep some of the essence. They had the kidney grills. They didn't do these weird venticle lung grills, So
what we should do, speaking of like touring, we should rent like some cars and then go on a long road trip.
Oh, no, that's a good idea.
Absolutely do that. I go up north, go to at least where I went to, Carmel by the Sea. Fucking glorious city and amazing beach. So it's a long drive though. It's a fat drive.
That'd be sweet.
Fat drive, but it'll be fun. Me, you, some other people. I have other people I've already been told like, oh no, I'll be down to do that. So it'll be cool. But I guess if that's it, I don't have anything else to talk about. I got everything.
Yeah. Either way, guys, we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I mean, this is just episode 1 of the 405 Octane podcast. And the reason why we call it 405 is because we're confused, because we are from the LA area, of course, and the 405 freeway is iconic to our area. So we wanted to come up with
Yeah,
a
it's
clever name.
iconic, full of
Yeah,
traffic. You know, I just wanted to kill yourself every day. You know, it's like
Yes.
great. It's like greatness. It's like greatness.
That's really what it is, you know. And so,
Exactly.
I mean, I had to move out of LA. I just couldn't take it anymore. The 405 was just
That's just God
nuts.
damn it, dude.
It literally kills me.
God damn it, dude.
But thank you guys again so much. Please go ahead and subscribe. We have our IGs down below. If you're watching this on his channel, feel free to subscribe to mine, which is Keeping Up with the Variants Official. If you're on my channel, feel free to subscribe to One Tire Fire.
I talk about everything.
He talks about everything. I talk about
I talk
BFF.
about yeah. That's how it is. I think that's a solid setup at least too. Like I talk about everything, you know.
Yeah.
So and I like a lot of stuff. So
And he's always on my videos on YouTube, and I'm always on his. So it's like, but feel free again. Follow us. Our personal Instagrams are also both below, along with my website. Feel free to grab some merch down there. Got a lot of great stuff down there: posters, pins, all kind of fun stuff. So we got my logo. Look, my logo's there. Now my logo's right there in front of you. How cool is that? So,
remember, you got to give out your pin.
I do, but there's no one in the chat. So, so we'll do that. We'll say that for next time, y'all.
Okay.
Stick around because you can actually win free stuff. It's very simple. All you gotta do is be here. So again, thank you guys so much. This has been a pleasure. And we'll try to be doing this. We're gonna come up with a better schedule, but maybe bi-weekly, twice a month, maybe every week. We will.
I could do every week, to be fair, on a weekend.
I think that's good. I think we can put aside about an hour a week.
Yeah, because then that way, like we can like do research and then find some good stuff, and that's it.
Sounds good to me, man. But yeah, thank you guys again so much. It's been a blast. Make sure to go ahead to subscribe again to both of our pages. Follow us both on Instagram, and we will see you guys very, very soon. Most likely next week at the same time. So thank you guys again so much.
Bye.
Bye, guys.